What is up, everyone? This is me, Prasanna Balakrishnan, back again, this time for the match review of Aston Villa 1, Chelsea 3. 3 goals, 3 points, and we are back to winning ways after a slightly rough period where we haven't lost many games, but we have started to lose steam in the title race, and we've been drawing many games. We've not been scoring goals. But today it felt good to be back to winning ways and scoring more than just one goal. Lukaku was back. He started on the bench. He came on at halftime and he kind of changed the game. He scored a goal and he created a penalty as well. I'll get to all of that in detail in the sec. But before I go into this match review any further, I would like all of you to hit the like button, the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to get notifications whenever I upload videos like this or go live. I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happy holidays to everyone. And yeah, let's just get into this. So Christmas is generally the season of giving, and Chelsea being charity FC, we are known for giving. We give points to many teams. We gave points to Everton. We gave points to Wolves. And today, at least judging by the way we played that first half, we thought we would definitely give away points to Aston Villa because that was such a poor first half performance. First half and second half was like chalk and cheese, absolutely two different extremes. Before this game, Man City had beaten Leicester 6-3, so they went clear 9 points. Liverpool, they had their game called off due to COVID concerns in the Leeds United camp. So we had to win to close the gap between Man City back to 6 points. For now, we and Liverpool are in the same points. Liverpool have a higher goal difference, so they're above us, so we are still third. But we do remain 6 points clear of fourth place Arsenal in third place. So this was the lineup which we went with. Lukaku was on the bench. He had come back. So our back three was Trevor Chalobah, Thiago Silva, Antonio Rudiger, Reece James, and also were wingbacks. Jorginho and Kante started in the midfield. Hudson-Odoi, Mason Mount, and Christian Pulisic make up the playing 11. Hudson-Odoi was back, and it was good to see him play. I think he had a superb game today. But first off, we were overrun in many occasions. Our defense got caught out too many times. Trevor Chalobah had a very average first half. Reece James didn't have a particularly good first half. It only got worse when Aston Villa's goal was deflected off him. There was some good play on the left-hand side. And Matty Cash put a cross in. It was deflected off Reece James. I think it hit back of his head and looped over Mendy, who had absolutely no chance. And it was kind of probably good doing the same template for Chelsea. We try to do something in the midfield. Midfield doesn't work. Aston Villa were defending well. We go side. We try to cross it. When the cross doesn't happen, we go back. And then we go back again. Try to pass it to left-hand side cross. Alonso cannot cross. Try to pass it to the right side. Reece James tries to cross. Cross doesn't work. Some of the crosses he overhit. Some of the crosses he underhit. And it was just probably the same template in the first half. And even at points during the second half. But credit where it's due. At least we put a cross in, and there was a target man to look forward to, and that target man was Romelu Lukaku, who had come back after a spell out with injury and with testing positive. It was good to see him back amongst the goals. That was a very good goal. Callum Hudson-Odoi had a superb game today. Hopefully, he continues to put more and more performances like that. Yes, he didn't score. He should have scored with the one or two opportunities he had, but at least he gave an assist, and he helped with the penalty as well in the first half. Things went going exceptionally well for us in the first half. We went 1-0 down. We were thinking, oh my God, here we go again. And then we get a lucky breakthrough, a penalty. There was a good play down our left-hand side. Alonso, who I'm literally running out of patience with, at least he did that one good game, one good part in today's game. And he put in a ball in on the left-hand side. Hudson-Odoi was running. Matty Cash was running behind. He didn't need to even tackle him, but he made that rash challenge. He was never going to win the ball. We get a penalty. Jorginho steps up. He makes it 1-1, and that was what we exactly needed. It was probably against the run of play because we had done absolutely nothing until that point. And even towards the end of the first half, it was looking at the same direction. Aston Villa were playing better. Generally, Aston Villa is one of them away grounds where you have to literally grind out your result because they're not an easy team to face. They had this new manager bounce. They got in Steven Gerrard, who had them playing very well. I think they had won 4 out of their last 6 games. They've been playing some good football, and the only two games they lost, I think, were to Liverpool and to Manchester City. Other games that won, and they'd been performing quite well, especially after they sacked the former manager Dean Smith. But second half, we came out, we had to make changes, and Tuchel made the changes. He didn't wait till the 70th minute like he did in some of the previous games. He brought on Romelu Lukaku, and we saw what target man a striker could actually do. Because even though we tried Pulisic in the false nine, it was never actually working. He was losing the ball very frequently in the first few minutes, and he's not the ball you want someone to hoof it up to because he's not really that tall enough. He has ways to work with. He showed glimpses, but overall his game was pretty average, to be honest. And Lukaku, he came on. He got a second goal. Hudson-Odoi, wonderful cross from the left-hand side. Lukaku came from behind of Tyrone Mings. He got his head to it, and it was in, and it was 2-1, and you were thinking, okay, let's try to get the third one and finish this off. But we had chances after that. Anders Christensen had to come on for Thiago Silva. That was an injury concern. And N'Golo Kante was an injury concern after today, which I'll come to later. But Lukaku did get his first goal after so many games. Obviously, he did score against Zenit, but in terms of the Premier League, he did score 2 against Villa in the previous league game. He scored 1 today. And we should have made it 3-1. Mason Mount had a very good chance because there was a ball over the top over him. Mason Mount had the run. Emi Martinez came outside. Mount got the ball past him. The goal was gaping. Lukaku and Hudson-Odoi were also there for support, but Mount tried to go on his own and he completely missed it. And at that point, you were thinking, is this miss going to come and haunt us? Because after that, Aston Villa started to come out a bit more. They brought on Bertrand Traore, our former player, and they were getting balls played in behind. We were defending very well. We were defending deep. We were thinking it was going to be another classic Chelsea shithousery performance, and we get the 2-1 win. And that is what it was looking at one point of time. They had a penalty appeal waved off because the player was offside, and rightly so. He was offside. It was Bertrand Traore, where the ball over him was played on. It was offside. And Hudson-Odoi had a chance. Lukaku played well. He was going on the right-hand side, running with the ball. He put the ball into Kovacic, who laid it on a plate of Hudson-Odoi, and he need to finish it properly. Instead, he hit it straight to Emi Martinez. And another chance was also wasted there. But we weren't to be denied at the end. And Villa were going for it. Hudson-Odoi clears it. Lukaku runs. We know he's an absolute bulldozer, and the way he runs, he just brushed off target like the way how Hazard brushed off Francis Coquelin in 2017. He went through. He was through on goal. Matt Target. It was Eric Konsa who tackled him from behind. It was a definite penalty. How it was not a record, I don't know, but I guess it didn't matter at the end because we won. It was a penalty. Jorginho scored. We made it 3-1, and now finally we win after a kind of a break of one loss and probably a few draws because we weren't playing well. Especially after that Juventus win, we were not getting consistent. We drew against United. We lost against West Ham. We barely beat Leeds because of 2 penalty decisions. We dropped points against Everton. We dropped points against Wolves. And this win was very much necessary for us to have any chance of a title race whatsoever, because even though I want to believe Chelsea are going to win, but I genuinely at this point well and truly believe that Manchester City will definitely go on to lift the title, because the way Man City start playing, when they start playing in full flow, when they start to get on a run, it's very hard to see them stop. And we've seen them in the last 2 seasons where they won the league, when they have gone on amazing running streak, not just unbeaten streaks, but winning streaks. They can easily win 13, 14 games in a row. Some of them would be spanking wins. Some of them would be the odd result where you have to grind out like a 2-1 or a 1-0. And this result could help us in a way because, as I said earlier, Aston Villa Park is one of them grounds away where you have to grind out to win because they're very tough to play at home. And this is how the table looks like after a win today. We still stay at third, 6 goal difference behind Liverpool, who obviously couldn't play today because of the Leeds United COVID scare. And Leeds United's next game against Aston Villa as well has been cancelled, and that will be postponed to another day. Chelsea face Brighton next on Wednesday. It's going to be an evening kickoff, so we have to win that one as well at home before we face Liverpool at Stamford Bridge on Jan the 2nd, straight after New Year. Man City, the juggernaut has started rolling. As you see them, last 5, all of them are Ws. 47 points now, 6 points clear at the top. It's hard to see Man City dropping points now, but as you see, there is also a clear gap above Arsenal, who are fourth and have been doing very well in the past few games. So that was very good to see. We ended the win today. We got the win today. We move on to Brighton, and then we move on to another hectic January where we have so many fixtures clumped up, including the ones with the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup semi-final. And of course, we did have today's win did come at a cost. Tuchel then afterwards came and told that Kante and Thiago Silva both will not be featuring on against Brighton. So we'll be possibly looking at a Jorginho Kovacic midfield. I thought Kovacic had a good game today. Jorginho was Jorginho himself in the midfield. He had a good game as well. So with Jorginho and Kovacic in the midfield, I think we are in good hands, albeit Kante is Kante. And we know what you miss Kante when you know he is not there. That's how good a player Kante is. But I think we should be good enough to beat Brighton on Wednesday and go in and round off this year 2021 of what has been a very topsy-turvy year as a Chelsea fan. And that's about it for this review. If you're new to this channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification to get notifications whenever I upload videos like this or go live. I will be doing a Chelsea versus Brighton review as well on the 29th, as well as the Chennai FC versus Bengaluru on the 30th. Games are coming thick and fast, and also we have to keep doing what we are doing. And as I keep saying at the end of every single video, stay safe and wash them hands.